Dear students, today's topic is the questions and answers of the sixth poem of the Flamengo textbook on Jennifer's Tigers by Adrian Rich. And in this video, I will give you the answers of the textbook questions and some extra questions of this poem, which are important from the examination point of view. Let's begin. Now, first of all, textual questions. Question number 1. How do denizens and chivalric add to our understanding of the tiger's attitudes? The answer is the words denizens and chivalric refer to the fearlessness and confidence of the tigers. They are male and enjoy freedom. Question number 2. Why do you think Aunt Jennifer's hands are fluttering through her wool in the second stanza? Why is she finding the needle so hard to pull? The answer is Aunt Jennifer's hands are fluttering through her wool while she is embroidering tigers on the panel. Her needlework is a medium for expressing herself, but she is finding it difficult to make these tigers and expressing those feelings due to oppression and weight of marriage, gender role, and a dominating society. Question number 3 is what is suggested by the image massive weight of uncle's wedding band? The answer is the massive weight of uncle's wedding band refers to the male-dominated society in which Aunt Jennifer lives. The weight of this marriage bond restricts her from expressing her feelings and to live freely. Now, question number 4. Question number 4 is of what or of whom is Aunt Jennifer terrified in the third stanza? The answer is Aunt Jennifer is terrified of the dominance of her husband in the patriarchal society in which she is living. She is oppressed and bonded and is denied any freedom in her life. This was question number 4. Now, question number 5. What are the ordeals Aunt Jennifer is surrounded by? Why is it significant that the poet uses the word ringed? What are the meanings of the word ringed in the poem? The ordeals refer to the responsibilities and duties that Aunt Jennifer has been doing in a patriarchal society. The poet has used the word ringed so as to emphasize the fact that she has to carry the weight of a marriage band, whether dead or alive. Now, question number 6. Question number 6 is why do you think Aunt Jennifer created animals that are so different from her own character? What might the poet be suggesting through this difference? The answer is Jennifer created tigers that are fearless and confident. They are the opposite of what Aunt Jennifer is in reality. In fact, through her creations, she wants to express her longing for being confident and strong. The poet, through this difference, wants to emphasize the impact of the oppression on women in a male-dominated society. Now, question number 7. Interpret the symbols found in this poem. The answer is tiger and ring are two symbols used in the poem. The tiger is a symbol of power, confidence, and masculine world. Ring, though represented as a wedding ring, refers to the band or chain that binds a person to enslave him. The tiger represents the longing of Aunt Jennifer, whereas ring refers to her present position of oppressed and subjugated by the male-dominated world. Now, question number 8. Question number 8 is do you sympathize with Aunt Jennifer? What is the attitude of the speaker towards Aunt Jennifer? The answer is yes. I do sympathize with Aunt Jennifer. The speaker also has her sympathies for Aunt Jennifer. In fact, the poem is a feminist poem which criticizes the male-dominated world for terrifying and denying the woman equal rights. Is it important? It is feminist poem. Question now, Aunt Jennifer, short answer questions and answers. Question number 1. Jennifer's efforts to get rid of her fear proved to be futile. Comment. Now, Aunt Jennifer's effort to get rid of her fear of uncle proved futile because all through her life she remained subservient and conformed to the patriarchal society. She felt trapped in a failed marriage and succumbed to the male-dominated world. Question number 2. What picture of male chauvinism tyranny do we find in the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tiger? The poem depicts how Aunt Jennifer feels oppressed by a tyrant's husband who. Now, question number 3. How does the poet show the futility of Aunt Jennifer's efforts? All her life, Aunt Jennifer pined for freedom of spirit from her burdensome husband and gave vent to her feelings by creating fearless and majestic tigers, and even at her death, she had to conform to the patriarchal society as she carried the weight of the ring around her finger. Her efforts never bore fruit. Question number 4 is: what lies heavily on Jennifer's hand? How is it associated with her husband? The wedding ring lies heavily on Jennifer's hand. Now, question number 5 is: why has Aunt Jennifer made prancing, proud, and unafraid tigers? Aunt Jennifer has tried to express herself through her art. She has created proud, prancing, unafraid tigers on her panel because she wants herself to be like her tigers, confident with freedom to live her life in her own way. Do you sympathize with Aunt Jennifer? This is question number 6. Yes, I do sympathize with Aunt Jennifer because she is in pathetic condition. She is oppressed and denied any freedom. She is living a life of a slave. In fact, it is totally inhuman to take away anyone's freedom. Now, question number 7. What will happen when Aunt Jennifer is dead? The tigers that she has made will remain the same even when Aunt Jennifer is dead. They will still remain on the panel prancing with confidence and chivalry. In fact, the masculine world, which suppressed her will to enjoy freedom, which was denied to her. Now, question number 8. How does Aunt Jennifer express her bitterness and anger against the male domination? Aunt Jennifer expresses her anger and bitterness against the male domination by creating proud, fearless, chivalric tigers on the panel. Question number 9 is: how are Aunt Jennifer's tigers different from her? Jennifer is a meek and suppressed woman in a male-dominated society. She is denied every kind of freedom and is always oppressed by the tigers that she has made are free, bold, confident, chivalric, and courageous. Now, question number 10. Question number 10 is: what are the difficulties that Aunt Jennifer faced in her life? Aunt Jennifer was dominated by her husband. She was denied every kind of freedom and was oppressed in the male-dominated society. Aunt Jennifer was enslaved and subjugated to all kinds of oppression. Now, question number 11. How do the words denizens and chivalric add to our understanding of Aunt Jennifer's tigers? The answer is: the tigers are referred to as denizens and chivalric as they are in their habitats. They are fearless and gallant. These tigers are confident and masters of their domain. They have respectable position in the world of animals. Now, question number 12. Why did Aunt Jennifer choose to embroider tigers on the panel? Aunt Jennifer lived an oppressed life, but she wanted to have a life of freedom and wanted to be confident and bold. In order to express his inner feelings and longings of her heart, she embroidered tigers on the panel. Question number 13 is: why does Aunt Jennifer create animals that are so different from her own character? Aunt Jennifer used her art as a medium to vent out her oppressed feelings. She made the tigers, which were confident and majestic. She had been a victim of male chauvinism and was submissive and subdued, but she wanted to be free and liberated like tigers. That's why she created animals that were so different from her own character. Question number 14. What will happen to Aunt Jennifer's tigers when she is dead? The tigers that Aunt Jennifer has embroidered will outlive her. They will keep on moving blatantly, confidently, and intrepidly, even after her death, as they belong to the piece of art which is immortal. Question number 15. How is Aunt Jennifer different from her tigers? Aunt Jennifer's tigers are fearless and confident, whereas Aunt Jennifer is submissive and subdued. Aunt Jennifer is terrified of the patriarchal society in which she lived. She is oppressed by her husband. She is meek and weak, unlike the tigers, who are chivalric and enjoy freedom. Dear students, this was today's video on the questions and answers of the last poem of the flamenco textbook, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adrian Rich. With this, we conclude the core textbook Flamengo of class 12. For more videos, you subscribe to my channel. Have a nice future ahead. Thank you.